Welcome to Behind the Trigger, and this is the CVA Cascade chambered in 450 Bushmaster, and the stock is sporting Veal Camo. Now I've already shot this rifle a little bit, getting used to it. Shot it off a bipod, not my good bipod, but a cheap bipod. I was having all kind of issues with keeping the legs in the position I wanted them. So today I attempted to do a shooting video of this rifle, and yeah, didn't work out. It was way too cold. Temperatures were right around 23 degrees. So my target camera is not cooperating. So we're just going to talk about this real quick. The trigger on this, if you go online, check out CVA, the owner's manual for this rifle on CVA's website. It shows that the trigger weight pull adjustment is different, that you actually have to remove the action from the stock to adjust it. However, this one appears to have the standard Bergara trigger on it, which is a good trigger. The only issues that I've had with the Bergara's 700 trigger style trigger was that the way to pull set screw tends to work its way out. This one's doing the same thing. Quite honestly, I'm just going to end up taking the set screwed out just like I did on my B14 HMR Wilderness, just because the low setting is good enough for me. Once you get that set screw set where you want it, you're going to want to Loctite it in place. If not, it will work its way out, and eventually it will fall out. I had that happen on my B14 HMR Wilderness. Want to talk about the stock a little bit. Offhand, the stock actually has a really nice feel. The only problem is there is quite a bit of flex in it, especially when you're shooting off a bipod or bench style situation. And with a little movement, you can actually see right here, and I got a close up that I'm going to pop down in the corner so you can see that too. Action's really smooth, trigger's great on this thing, fairly accurate, especially for the 450. This was my first couple groups after I got it sighted in, and this was off a cheap bipod, so not too bad. This does come with one MOA guarantee, and you have a 14-day guarantee on it too from the date of purchase. So if you don't like it, this thing, you can send it right back to them and they'll refund your money, as stated right there on the bottom. This one right here was the first cold shot group. This was my second. This was my third shot right here, and my fourth. And of course, this one right here was, let's just get this done and get the hell out of here. But all in all, I mean, seriously, if I do what I'm supposed to, it is definitely capable of holding the tight group. I am going to be doing some ammo testing with this. I got some Federal 300 grain rounds that I'm going to try, and I got some Hornady Whitetail. Now, I've shot the Hornady Whitetail on some other rifles, and it didn't do so well. Today, and for the sighting in, first couple of groups I did, I used Hornady Black. Now, one thing else I just discovered about this rifle, as you can see, it has a different bolt handle on it. It is threaded, so you can change out the bolt knob if you like. Didn't mind this little bolt knob, but I don't know, if wearing gloves and stuff like that, it's a little slippery. I didn't care for it. So I actually took this off of one of my CZ 457s just to kind of see, you know, what I like. I got a couple different bolt knobs I tried, and it appears that the thread is M6x1. Now the magazine, as you can see, it holds 3 rounds, and it's kind of staggered. So the only issue I've had with that is stripping that first round off, and that's because the front of the case, as you're stripping it, the front of the case actually comes in contact with the front of the magazine. That could be easily fixed by just filing it down a little bit. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to manually load the first round, and I'll just run 2 rounds in the magazine. That's good enough. One thing that's really nice is the position of the magazine and how easy it is to load into the gun. I really like that, and it's flush, so you don't have nothing hanging up when you're out in the woods. Till next time.